Hi lovely people, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. This video is going to be looking at a spring palette for 2026. I recently joined a live art call and used these 3 acrylic gouaches and not one normal gouache as like a colour palette for that drawing session, like as a basis. And I actually thought when looking at it, oh, this would be a good basis for a spring colour palette, but what I'll need to add to it is some greens, maybe a blue, maybe a bit of a yellow, we will see. But so I'll show you the live call that I used them in. So it was this one here. It was an Emma Carlisle Patreon call on Australian animals, and I prepped the page with the gouache, and then I've worked on top of it with various things. And I just really love, obviously this isn't in part of this palette, but I just really love these like pinky colours, the pink and the beige. I just thought it might make a really nice like transition from winter to spring colour palette, but keeping a bit of that grey in there as well. It's really bad. 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute drawings there. This kangaroo and a very grumpy koala, really don't like that. I don't mind that one though for a 2 minute one. So yeah, it's really thinking about this here. I mean, this is lovely. So if I can add some greens to that, and then maybe some other type of colour to make it into like an all-encompassing spring palette. Now obviously these are the paints. I was thinking to bring in the green. I might use a different type of medium. So if you can hear sorry if you can hear the wind, it's very windy today. I might bring in a different kind of media, such as like an ink or maybe like a Tombow pen or something, just to use that as a bit of difference for the greens in that, because I don't think I've got a good green gouache, but or one that I would like to use. So the colours that I'm just going to swatch these out here. This one is the Turner acrylic gouache, and it is in, I think it's the Japanesque beige, and I'm swatching on some pith paper. I mean, that's just lovely, isn't it? Now that is obviously more of a muted pink, so that is ash rose and in the Holbein acrylic gouache. For a bit of brightness, I've got this coral red colour, which is again the Turner acrylic gouache in coral red, which it gives a lovely pop of like pinky red colour. And then I've got, this is the Holbein Artist Normal Gouache in Riccio Grey, I think you pronounce that. This has got quite a bit of texture to it as well, but I always find it's like quite a nice grey colour. So that is like the paint side of it. So I'm just going to pop that up there to dry. I'll put I'll have put all of the captions of what I'm using. So I'm just going to test some stuff out. This is a self-made ink. I have no idea what's in it. It's a little bit like a green goldy type ink. So it looks like that. So that, I'm just trying to think what will go well with them. for a bit of difference. I think like a nice bright colour. That is almost exactly the same, so I could potentially have a green ochre. Do I want a yellow? Maybe, but maybe not that yellow. I'm loving these at the moment, the Faber-Castell Gold Faber Aqua Gel Marker. I really like them, and I've been loving my Tombos. Really been into like the marker side. Potentially that one. We'll leave them there.
In the midnight glow where the stars align, we lose ourselves in the rhythm divine. Underneath the sky painted with dreams, we're chasing the echoes of silent screams. Caught in the spell of the cosmic night, where fantasies bloom in the pale moonlight. We'll let go of all that we know and dance in the stardust's gentle flow. Dancing in the stardust, we're weightless and free in a world of wonders. Just you and me, lost in the moment. Our spirits ignite as we twirl in the magic of the cosmic light. Among constellations we'll find our way. Through the celestial symphony we'll sway. With every step we leave our cares behind. In this celestial ballroom, love's defined. Caught in the spell of the cosmic night, where fantasies bloom in the pale moonlight. Dancing in the stardust, we're weightless and free in a world of wonders. Just you and me, lost in the moment. Our spirits ignite as we twirl in the magic of the cosmic light. The shimmering galaxies will find our way, guided by love's everlasting sway. With each celestial heartbeat we'll dance on in this cosmic gate, as we twirl in the magic of the cosmic light.
So here it is. This is the colour palette. I think it's really pretty. I love these as a base. So I've got these as a base, and then I've added a mix of pencils, neo colour, distress crayons into the mix, as well as a distress ink into the mix for that like nice spring feel. A couple of dark pencils as well as like the lighter ones. So I'm going to write these on the back for me, but what I've ended up with is the Ash Rose Holbein acrylic gouache, which I showed at the start, the Turner acrylic gouache in coral red, the Turner acrylic gouache in a Japanesque beige, the Holbein normal gouache in Ricky grey, the Faber-Castell Gold Faber gel marker in green ochre, the Faber-Castell Gold Faber Aqua gel marker in light yellow ochre, the Distress crayon in crushed olive, the Neo Colour 2 in lemon yellow, the little distress ink pad in dried marigold, and then pencil wise we've got a Holbein chartreuse green, Holbein Naples yellow, Holbein horizon blue, Holbein burgundy. This is a grey pencil, just FYI. Derma Lightfast in Mars Black, and Illuminance, Cavendish Luminance in Olive Yellow. And I think that looks really, really pretty. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've created yourself a little spring colour palette in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel if you have enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now and take care.